Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the New York Empoleon's Week 7 battle of the SDA. We are here this week taking on the Orlando Magikarps, coached by The Choice Specs. You've seen him before on my channel. We have played him probably 3 or 4 times at this point. He is a phenomenal coach and phenomenal guy. Go check out his link in the description below, as all the coaches in the SDA are. That said, once again, we are here live on Twitch, which I will probably be doing for most of at least the rest of the regular season for the SDA. And if you want to check it out live on Twitch, the link for my Twitch channel is also in the description. So if you want to check it out, follow me there, and you'll see when you get notified that I'm going live. You'll see it way before anybody else does, because I do these battles in advance. Surprise, surprise, I have to edit them. And yeah, so hopefully everyone's excited to see this battle go down. Let's do it. Let's see what he's brought, and let's see what we can do. So, he does have the Ditto. I did it. All right, so if you missed the team builder, that might have been a really dangerous and chaotic emote right there. But he does... I was prepping for Ditto. He does have the Persian, too, which I was actually not expecting him to bring. Now, Finny is his only form of removal. And he does have the Ferrothorn, which makes me feel like he probably wants to set up... He doesn't have the Flygon or the Articuno, which is nice. And no Dottler means no webs. He probably does want to set up some hazards here. Which... Is that fine? I don't love hazards. My team doesn't appreciate them. I could just lead with the Drapion against the potential Pharaoh lead. It covers basically everything. Does it cover everything? It covers like basically everything. As long as it's not like Specs Blaze. I could also lead with the Spectrier here and just go for it. But I actually think I'm just going to lead with the Drapion here. And... Oh, what? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't have very much time. I don't have very much time. Oh, God. Let me enter my Mons. Let me enter my Mons. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Hef Nasty, welcome to the stream. Redeemed a Pokefact. I already gave my Pokefact today, which was that Ditto retains its base HP when it imposters and doesn't imposter through a substitute. But if you really want to know, Ditto, with a Quick Claw, has a 70% chance of going before you, but not a 100% chance. All right, so we do see the lead is the Persian. I expect Fake Outs coming my way. I just expect it. I think I just clicked Toxic Spikes, though. And if it doesn't come my way, that's great. But it does. That did a lot of damage. It's a Technician boosted Fake Out. Did a lot of damage. Silk Scarf. Is that Adamant? It's like Adamant Silk Scarf. Oh, it's Fake Out Last Resort. Which means it can't touch the Spectrier. And we only needed 1 layer of T-Spikes. I actually only wanted 1 layer of T-Spikes, so we're good with that. I'm going to stay around. I'm going to keep this thing around. I'm going to go into my Spectrier here. If he goes Weavile, that's fine. We have Clef for that, so it's not a big deal. But we lived, which is good. I think he's Silk Scarf. I think he's Adamant Silk Scarf. Yeah, but it's also a 50% chance that it just wins the speed tie. He's going to switch out. Goes out into Kurt Browning. Is that the Weavile? It's the Pharaoh. How much are you going to take from a Specs? Shadow Ball. 50%. Knockoff does 70% back. But I think I just Shadow Ball here. Does a lot of damage. That's like specially defensive too. Does 50%. He does have the Persian, but the Persian can't touch me. And he might like Leech Seed or something here. All right, so he stays in. He's going to just eat this Shadow Ball. We do say it's over 50%. He goes for the knockoff. That did so much more than I thought it would. That did so much more. Why are his moves doing so much more damage than I want them to? I'm just going to Shadow Ball again. If Spectrier dies, it dies. But I'd put the Ferrothorn at such a low health that I'd be okay with it. That's like... I guess that's attack invested. Is that like max attack Adamant? It might be. Maybe not Adamant. Maybe Adamant. I mean, if he's going to trade Ferrothorn for Spectrier, I think I win that trade. Or I think I do better in that trade, because Spectrier already doesn't touch... He already brought the Persian and the Weavile for Spectrier, so... Ooh, just missed the knockout. Just missed the knockout. So Ferrothorn kills Spectrier with knockoff. And I could go into my Noctowl here. It's a little stressful, though. I think I just go Scizor. It has the protective pads. You can't do anything to me. I could just set up an SD here. But you're going to knock off, probably. Do you have any switch into Bullet Punch right now? Like, just at all? Like, no, this was your switch into Bullet Punch? Okay, cool. Noted. He's about to find out that I'm protective pads, but I don't think it matters. Okay, he might have been Rocky Helmet. It doesn't tell you. I learned that it doesn't tell you. If it's Rocky Helmet and the protective pads pop on the Iron Barbs, it doesn't tell you that it was Rocky Helmet. I find that wild. It doesn't do the damage. It just doesn't pop up in the screen. So knowing Persian is fake out last resort. I mean, Scizor walls it forever. Scizor walls it forever. So it has to be Blaze here. Boots? Not Boots. And you're going to go for a fire type attack. I have specially defensive Clefable. And I have Noctowl, which is just naturally specially defensive. Is it time for Clef to do Clef things? I feel like it's better to go Noctowl and then go Clef on the safe switch in after Noctowl goes down. But then you have to get a kill for that, and I don't really want you to get a kill, so we're going to go Clef here. Pulsey, welcome to the stream. It has been a while. How are you doing? You can make fun of me if you want. That is totally reasonable, but you can't tell me anything about their team. Flame Charge. Oh no, is it the Physical Blaze set? I was worried about the Physical Blaze set. It might be the Physical Blaze set. No! I didn't want to see the physical set. I could just soft boiled here. See what you want to do. It has 127 base attack. It's just got 151 base special attack, so you usually don't see it. But it has a lot of attack. Oh, it just mixed. That did a lot. But we're back to full because we're a Clefable. And I'm also the worst human being on the planet for running this Clefable. And also you're getting poisoned every turn. That's why I wanted the Toxic Spikes up. I am the worst person on the planet. It did a lot of damage though, Flamethrower. Are you like charcoal? That's like charcoal damage. Yeah, I think you're charcoal with no attack investment. Oh, interesting. That does the same amount. Max attack and charcoal boost do the same amount. I'm the worst. 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 It's time to be the worst. You get poisoned. And I think I'm the worst. Do 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 do. I'm the worst. Do 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 do. I'm the worst. Do 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 do. I'm the worst. This is bad. Do 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 do. I'm a bad person. Do 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 do. Finny will probably find a way to destroy me, and we're here. But we're just gonna keep looking soft boiled or cosmic power. Finny's on a timer. Just go straight for the Moonblast. Or max special defense. We're at +1. That's a crit. That's a crit. That means another crit doesn't kill and we can soft boiled. And it's leftovers, so it's not specs or anything. It's good to know. It could have haze. It could very well have haze. Though I do have to ask chat not to give speculative stuff about the match because this is not a ghosting legal league, so I'm not supposed to have any information. Goes for the defog. All right. Baby Shark, good song though. Wow, that's not the reaction I expected to get. No, watch it be rest here. I would love if you were defog rest. It could be haze. But does it matter on some level? Like if it's haze, it's gonna haze. And I'm gonna lose my boosts. But I don't do anything with stored power anyway if I don't have the boost. So I might as well just keep going for it. And at worst, I'll be at +1 when whatever comes in next comes in. And at best, I'm not. There's another Moonblast. I think he'd go for it if he had it. God. I'm such a terrible human being. Not when you babysit kids, you have to listen to it and let it go all the time. Oh, should I start singing Let It Go? I shouldn't start singing Let It Go. That's a bad idea. I'm not a great singer already. You guys know that from my Baby Shark rendition just now. Just show me haze. Moonblast. I mean, you're getting special attack drops potentially at some point. Like, I'm just letting that happen. And here's the big thing. He still has Ditto, and Ditto won't get poisoned. But part of the reason I'm unaware is because if the Ditto did get poisoned, then I'd want it to be poisoned. But I also beat the Ditto 1v1 because I have base 95 HP and it is base 48 HP. So if I get to +6/+6 and Ditto's at +6/+6, let's just say, their stored power is doing 36 to 42%, and I have leftovers, and my stored power is doing 47 to 55%. So I think he's counting on Ditto right now to come in and be able to beat me 1v1 once he's gotten these... oh, man. There's one crit. All right. Does he get the back-to-back crits to make me feel like I deserve this? And I do, to be clear. I do deserve it if he gets them. That's 2 out of 5, though. That's pretty good. It's pretty good odds. 40% crit rate? He's going for 50% here. He's going for a 50% crit rate here. Let's see it. Let's see it. And I'll be honest, if he gets the crit, I'm like in trouble. I actually don't like have a backup. Okay, that's not the crit. Whoever invented Clefable is just the worst. They're just the worst. Confirmed. And I'm the worst for using Clefable. Also, we can both be the worst. We can have two worsts. All right, I'll go for the 6th one. I'll go for a stored a moonlight. Ah, he's thought of a strategy, and he got it. He's figured out that I'm unaware. Okay. Okay. I respect it. Again, if his Ditto manages to 1v1 my Clefable, I'm like dead. Just like straight up. He's negating leftovers, but he's not actually getting any passive damage. So we're just going to go for a Moonlight here, or a Soft Boiled here, and then we're going to go for the Stored Powers. Because I want to be as healthy as I can be. Kyle's here. Yeah, this is Kyle's idea. This is Kyle's idea. Oh, the special attack drop. What's Flamethrower for? Ferrothorn. But if Ferrothorn's dead. Also Weavile, which is immune to Stored Power. Although Weavile would take more from Moonblast, it just covered the Weavile and the Ferrothorn together. Alright, so we're going to take a little damage here. And if he gets a crit right now, that's bad. I mean, he did get the special attack drop, so actually I still live from the Ditto if he does get... Now I have to do more calcs, because I have to figure out what the Ditto would do at -1 special attack. Or if that even matters. It doesn't. Doesn't matter. Okay. Doesn't get the crit. Stored Power. So now the question is, do you go Weavile thinking that I only have Stored Power? That doesn't even kill. Why are you so fat? Well, now you're going to survive? Question mark? Then I just Soft Boiled. If you live, I Soft Boiled. I can't tell if you do. Oh, game. Oh, game. Why are you this way? Why are you this way? Why did you let me do this? Why would you let me do this? Whoever invented the land timer is also the worst, because this can't happen on 20-minute time very easily. You don't have to suffer through the whole thing. Everyone's like, man, I want a whole battle to finish. You want this whole battle to finish? You sure? You want to see me do this the whole time? Because I will. I like winning too much. But I'm also the worst. Drapion kills Tapu Fini with Toxic Spikes. Toxic. And we're at max, as we're going to get. Ditto comes in, does under 50% with the Stored Power. We do over 50% with the Stored Power, and then we can Soft Boil from there. If Weavile comes in... Well, Weavile comes in, knocks off my leftovers. That's just frustrating. Hey, it's better than Blissey. At least it has offensive pressure. And other useful sets in other times. There's the Ditto. So that's what I thought was going to come in here. And he's going to see that I have the Flamethrower. Wait, why are you like this? So I'm in a Stored Power. And remember, Ditto's base 48 HP and I'm base 95 HP, so I am taking less damage. Goes for the Flamethrower? Really? That's the lowest roll. I mean, I guess we just Soft Boiled now? Or do we? We don't even need to. Well, if he's not Scarfed. Are you baiting this so that you can go into the Weavile? But you would have gone into the Weavile first. I'm just going to Stored Power again. I'm at -1 special attack. Why would you go for the Flamethrower? And if you're Scarfed, I mean, yeah, now you go Weavile. You get a safe switch into Weavile because of the Stored Power. But why would you go Flamethrower? Because if Weavile comes in, then I have to go soft-boiled and then flamethrower it as it knockoffs my leftovers. And that's just a pain. Are you not scarfed? So the Weavile's going to come in here. Should have soft-boiled it there. Oh, that's Persian. Huh? Okay, you're going to fake out. It does 7%. Last Resort does 15 to 18%. It doesn't matter what I click here. You're going to fake out. That's fine. Okay. So now I soft-boiled. Like a jerk. Because I'm the worst. But the difference, Hef, is that I'm doing this in LAN. So I'm doing it for longer. Because I'm a terrible human being. I feel gross. I would like to point out, this commentary is going to suck. And editing this video is going to suck. Because I feel like a terrible human being. My mom used to tell me that the word jerk was a swear word. I should never call anyone it. So Clefable kills Persian with stored power. I'm honestly, after this battle, I'm just going to go, like, rinse off. I just feel gross and icky. I will, okay, I'm sorry, Pulsey. If it's bothering you, I will stop. I will stop. I apologize. But it's, this is, okay, well, we'll all blame Kyle then. Sounds good. We'll all blame Kyle for this. Blame the K to the 2 for this particular set. I mean, he said, and he's right, this beats Ditto 1v1, which is the goal, ultimately. No, Pulsey, okay. Here's another way to interpret what I'm saying. I am an incredibly competitive person, at times to the detriment of myself, and I want to win badly enough to do things that I feel are against the spirit and the fun of other people in pursuit of victory. And so, in this case, this is a perfectly legitimate legal set within Pokemon, and when you draft Clefable, you draft the capability to run this set. That is known, that is stated, that is established, everyone knows. But running the set is inherently a thing someone who is very competitive would do, not something someone who wants everyone to have the most fun would do. I don't care how many times you home claws, I'm unaware. Do you have, like, weakness policy? I'm unaware, though. You weren't Life Orb, you weren't Banded. Maybe your weakness policy. Flamethrower is 3 KOing. Plus burn chance. You would have 2 KO'd if I didn't get that one special attack drop. That one special attack drop. Triple Axle? Okay. It's a lot of chances to crit, though. It's a lot of chances to crit. Not weakness policy. Maybe boots. Seems reasonable. Maybe Babiri Berry. At least he's landed both triple axles all the way through. That's good, right? You just wanted to see the Mew set win. I also wanted to see the Mew set win. And with the Finny gone, the Mew set totally can. If the Clefable does get crit, like, now I have answers because Finny's gone and didn't set up in front of me, which is good. And soft-boiled. There is still a Blacephalon. And if that thing crits, it does tons of damage. And there is still a Ditto. Both of which are scary. Blacephalon, though, is poisoned. So, there's that. Kyle's having a good time. I'm glad you're having a good time, Kyle. Okay, so we're going to take out the Weavile. With Flamethrower. And it's Blacephalon and it's Ditto. And if Ditto comes in, I need to soft-boiled here. Stat. Because it doesn't kill me now. Although if it crits, it does. And then I'm in trouble. But it doesn't kill me now. But if it does get a chance to kill me, then it's a +6 Ditto. And I have no way of breaking it in reverse. But he only has 5 stored powers. And Scizor can live it. So Scizor can just stall out the stored powers and force it either out or to struggle. Which is fine. So I have to soft-boiled here. He could soft-boiled himself. If he's not Scarf Ditto after all this, this is going to be a pain. Because if he's not Scarf Ditto and he's able to lock himself in a Flamethrower, or click Flamethrower on my Scizor, I'm in huge trouble. There's the stored power. Still does a lot. Still does a lot. But like I said, if this dies to the crit stored power, and he's not, and he is Scarfed, then Scizor can come in and take it. It doesn't love it. Certainly not. But it can stall out the extra ones. Wait, what am I doing? We're going to soft-boiled again. Oh, I lied. It does love it. It actually just eats it. It does like 20% to Scizor. I lied. I'm sad and I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Specs. You're a good person and you don't deserve this. You don't deserve this. But if Scizor does come in to kill the Clefable, then the Blacephalon comes in and threatens out the Scizor. And we're still in a bad situation because Mew does not appreciate switching into a Blacephalon at all. The only real saving grace is that it's poisoned. Because I'm burned, it's why mine wiggles slower. So Clefable kills Ditto with stored power. This is the content you came for? Well, I'm glad everyone's enjoying, because this is... Some of you are subscribed and you're paying money for this. Just think about that for a second. I think this was a bad soft-boiled. I'm either going to live or I'm not. And if I live, I should kill. And I shouldn't have clicked soft-boiled there. That was rude. Oops. Oh, it actually doesn't kill. Okay. I don't feel as bad for clicking it because he does have opportunities to crit, but I feel bad. Not as bad because this doesn't guarantee kill, but it guarantees puts it in range of Bullet Punch. So, especially after the poison. So I should have just clicked it. There was no need to soft-boiled there, but I am notorious for being a safe player, if nothing else. am only a setup sweeper against Ditto, which is ironic because that's the one thing usually people are like, don't set up against a Ditto. And I was like, watch, just look at all the mons I can set up against Ditto. Fierce Play, welcome to the stream. How's it going? So this should, with the poison damage, kill. I think he's rebelling right now. I think he's just gonna timer me out. I don't think he's happy right now, and I think that's reasonable. I think it's reasonable not to be happy right now. Especially, I feel like I shouldn't have clicked soft boiled. I actually feel like that was just a rude play from a competitor standpoint. It was the safe play, but it was rude. And I shouldn't have done it. Especially since that killed. Well, we did it. We won. At what cost? Yeah, there's a team. There you go. You saw it. You had it. I'm sorry to my opponent. Legitimately, it doesn't make me feel good to do that. It doesn't. It doesn't make me feel happy. But again, I'm incredibly competitive and my brain is like, get the win how you need to get the win. And that's one way I saw to do it. So thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys all back here next week as we continue on the SDA. We are 1 win from clinching playoffs, I think guaranteed, or 2 wins from clinching playoffs guaranteed now. So if we can, in week 9, no matter what anyone else's results are, and pending other results, could clinch as early as next week if we win. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys all back here next week. And we'll continue doing, hopefully not that. Take care, everybody.